Hi, my name is Jessica Howe, and I'm here to introduce our management consulting company, The True Essence of Communications. Throughout this presentation, we will be discussing our communications proposal for the Management Club here at the University of West Georgia. In this slide, you can see all the team members from the Management Consulting Company. Starting from left to right, there's me, Jessica Howe, and I am the VP of Marketing. Next, there is Greta Grantham, who is the Customer Relationship Specialist. After her is Emily Johnson, and she's the Operations Supervisor. Next is Brandon Birdwell, who is the VP of Finance. And after him is Fields Chapman, who is the Senior Implementations. Throughout this presentation, we will discuss on many points. The first one being the background of our management consulting company. Next, we will discuss why the Management Club at the University of West Georgia needs our help. After that, we will discuss how to improve the Management Club internal and external communications. And then we will also discuss any recommendations we recommend for the Management Club. Now, let's move on to Brandon Birdwell, who will discuss the background of our company.
Thank you, Jessica, for that wonderful introduction. My name is Brandon. I'm the VP of Finance here at Management Consulting, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of the company's background. We were founded 5 years ago. We saw the need for school organizations at West Georgia to really improve their contact and support for their students. We built a framework around fairness, knowledge, and truly caring. All of us founders make up the company, which keep us all dedicated and vested to making our dream we started a success. Our company mission is to ensure all campus clubs have the proper and best streams to connect and offer all students with their services. Our mission is to become the nation's leader in working with college clubs and groups to improve their relationship with students. We pride ourselves on being open and understanding in this forever changing world and will work with all clubs and groups. Some of our keys to success is our individual expertise, which we all bring different knowledge levels, different knowledge of our certain areas, and this allows us to collaborate and make the best product for our clients. We strive ourselves on building great customer relationships, and we hope to turn these relationships into long-term relationships. We really want to have our clients over years and constantly be a part of what they want to be. We are a small team, which allows us for more personal relationships with our clients. This allows us to really help out and work towards the needs of your company. We do this because we truly do care for the good of the customer or client.
Now that Brandon has given us a background about our company, I will now shift our focus to the statement of need. I am Fields Chapman, and I am the Senior Implementator here at the Management Consulting Company. As Brandon shared, our tenure here at the Management Consulting Company would seem to most as a short one, but the credibility and reliability that our team has put together over this short time frame cannot go overlooked. We have put together a team that is qualified and has expertise in every aspect to not just meet, but exceed the goals set by our clients. As the Management Consulting Company take on new clients, we know each and every situation will be unique in its own way. Whether our client struggles with financials, business operations, consumer relations, or even holding each other accountable, one of our 5 members hold expertise in one of these fields. Here at the Management Consulting Company, we pride ourselves on giving our clients our full attention and to find each and every possible avenue to get our customer where they strive to be in a swift and efficient manner. The Management Club here at the University of West Georgia can reach its maximal potential through our algorithms constructed and amended by the team, which have exemplified its success by reaching the core of numerous student bodies that have come before. If the Management Consulting Company's request is accepted, the Management Club here at the University of West Georgia will be guaranteed the most thorough and professional assistance there is to offer. The 13,000 plus students that call the University of West Georgia home will watch the irresistible transformation take place right before their eyes. Students will immediately realize the new era that the Management Club will be entering with the help of the Management Consulting Company by enhancements solely focused on communication within the student body, as well as the solid foundation of business tactics and insight that will have a significant influence on the future business leaders of our world.
That was well said, Fields. Because there are over 13,000 students at the University of West Georgia, it is important that we communicate efficiently. On the next few slides, we will provide many different forms of communication that we feel will better promote your organization and increase member participation. The Management Club at the University of West Georgia uses 5 different sources of internal communication. They use Facebook, which is to post about events. They use email, phone calls, text messages, face-to-face, and video conferencing. While most students prefer face-to-face, we definitely recommend video conferencing. This can be more beneficial in growing the organization, as many students have a hectic schedule and cannot come on campus for meetings.
Hi there, my name is Greta Grantham, and I'm going to introduce to you the recommendations that our team at the Management Consulting Company has came up with in order to improve the Management Club at the University of West Georgia. The 3 sections that need improving and that we are going to present to you today is the organization's image, the student involvement, and the external communication. I would like to start off by introducing 3 recommendations that our team has came up with in order to improve the organization's image. The first recommendation being to improve the Management Club's website. While we're doing our research on this club, we found vague information on the website to tell us what this club actually is all about. So we strongly advise adding information that will help students figure out what this club actually does and how it will benefit them. Another thing that we suggest adding is adding hyperlinks that will take us to websites and other documents for easy access that will give us more information to elaborate on what's already on the website. Also, another recommendation that we came up with is to make t-shirts for the members to wear around campus. Wearing t-shirts that clearly state what the club is all about will allow other students to see just what the club is about and what the club does for its members. This will allow students who are interested in joining the club to get face-to-face time with members and get their questions answered right away. Another recommendation that we suggest would be to provide a scholarship for the club members. Providing scholarship does not only improve organization image through outside students and faculty, but it also improves student involvement. And this will just show how much the club cares and supports its club members through providing a scholarship. Another section that the Management Club could use improvement on would be its student involvement. So our team have came up with 3 recommendations in order to improve this section. The first recommendation would be to add Snapchat as a way to send messages to its members. Snapchat is very popular these days in all ages, so this will allow students to stay up to date on recent activities and events. Also, they will receive the message in a fun and interactive way. Our second recommendation would be allow online application and sign up. The easier the better for college students. College students have crazy schedules between work, school, and family. So the easier the better. If it was an online sign up, more students will join, and then you'll have more student involvement. Our third recommendation would be to hold student-led meetings. Student-led meetings will allow students to exercise their leadership abilities and also will encourage them to be a leader and take a stand and share their voice to the rest of the club. The last section that our team saw that needed improvement would be the external communications. So here are 2 recommendations that we produced in order to improve this section. The first recommendation would be to update the Facebook page. The way that the information is portrayed on the Facebook page is hard for students that are interested in the club to find. So by redesigning the Facebook page in order to make it easier to find information will allow other students that are interested in the club to find it. The second recommendation that we have would be to update the Instagram page. There is an Instagram page for the Management Club, but it hasn't been used in over 2 years, so what we suggest would be to post more periodically about what the club does and the activities and events that go on in the club. This will allow other students that are interested in the club to see what the club is all about and what the club does to benefit the students that are in the club. Instagram is used by most students in college, so this will benefit the club by getting their word out to students who are interested in the club. So the way that we want other students that are not in the club to see what the club is all about, we would like to post banners around campus with the Facebook name and the Instagram username in order for students to add us on those social media sites. And this will allow the management club to get more students interested and more students seeing what the club is all about in order to join the club.
In conclusion, thank you for giving us the time to speak with your club and hearing any of our recommendations on how to improve your internal communications, external communications, and just how to improve the overall club's image. Thank you, and do we have any questions? One of the questions we received is, what risks are involved if we use your recommendations? Well, one of our recommendations is to improve student involvement by offering a $150 scholarship to each student. We plan on doing this by raising their fees $5 per student each year. With that being said, if we do not receive 30 new students each year, we will not raise the $150 to offer them this scholarship. So that is one risk that we do foresee.
To elaborate on your question on how the online application and sign-up recommendation will improve your organization's image, I just want to start off by stating this again. The easier, the better for college students. College students have very hectic, crazy schedules between trying to juggle school, work, and family on top of other stressful things that go on in life. They want stuff that's easy for them. So if you provide an online application and an online sign up for students, this is going to be easier for them to join. So if they're interested in your club and they're like, hey, I want to join your club, but I can't make all the meetings and all the sign up registration dates, then having an online sign up is so much more beneficial for them. And the more easier and the better for them, the more students that will join. So this will improve student involvement so much because there will be more students in the club. And if there's a bigger number of students in the club, a bigger number of students are going to be involved in the activities and events that this club schedules. So I think it's very beneficial if this recommendation is fulfilled through what we recommend for y'all, for the management club. So online application and sign up, we suggest that it is a must for the management club in order to improve student involvement.
One of the questions we received pertaining to the Statement of Need are how some of the ways the Management Consulting Company are going to benefit the Management Club here at the University of West Georgia. I believe that's a great question to attack, but first and foremost, I want it to be understood that we as a company do not just believe we will be benefiting the club itself, but we believe that we will be benefiting the whole student body. We as a club also believe that this club's potential is astronomical, but to reach those astronomical levels of potential, we will have to grow the numbers. We will have to grow the numbers by being out on campus, allow students to see us, allow students to have access to us, especially easy access. Secondly, once we grow the numbers, we will have to internally benefit them by having more frequent activity. This frequent activity I'm speaking of are more meetings. Carrollton is filled with successful businesses throughout. We will have to go out, grab successful business leaders, bring them in, allow them to speak to our club members, allow them to share their experiences of the good times, how they got to where they are now. But also I think it's important to hear how they handled adversity, the different styles they went about handling the tough times of business, because it's not always easy leading a large amount of people and being the one that's looked towards and showing the people how to go about the ways. So all the different styles is very important as well. So these are just some of the few ways that I believe we can benefit the management club here at the University of West Georgia. And we are definitely looking forward to benefiting them in a lot of other ways as well. Thank you.
That is a very good question. As for time, it depends on how sophisticated the recommendation would be. and what steps we will need to take to implement the process or to change the certain thing. On average, I would say about 2 weeks. That's 1 week for us to come up with an ideal, and another week to implement it and test it to make sure that it is meeting the needs. As for effort on your guys' end would just be cooperating with any questions we may have or anything that we may be looking for as in information or details and what exactly you would want included. Effort on our part would be 100% making the product and the recommendation work as well as it can for you. Thank you.